Welcome to day 18. Today we are thinking about our focus, our path, and we're going to work with a drishti. Drishti is our gazing point, our focus point. And that can help us to really think about what it is that we're aiming for in 2024. I know that I'm aiming for a bit more joy, a bit more lightness around everything to do with the celebration of being trans, non-binary. I would invite you to think about what it is that you want to set your sights on for this year. So whether we're standing or seated, we're going to just come into warming up the shoulders. So if we're standing, we're rooting through the feet. If we're seated, we're rooted through the sits bones, maybe the feet as well. And then wherever we are going to take a big inhale, draw the shoulders up towards the ears, and exhale through the mouth. One more. Nice. So I'm going to start waking up the shoulders. This might feel like quite a big movement in your shoulders. So really listen to your body. Only take it as much as feels good. So as we inhale, we're going to send one arm up and over, watching it opening up as it goes round and back down. If that felt too big, just take it smaller, like around here, or whatever feels right for you. Let's go again. Inhale. And then exhaling as we come down and round, really bringing awareness into whatever's there in the shoulder. One more. And release. Nice. Just notice if there's any difference between right and left. I feel a bit lopsided now. So let's go on to the other side. Sending the gaze with the arm all the way up and back. Really making this a lovely breath-led movement. Keeping our focus here in the body, in this moment. Whatever else is going on, leaving it outside the door so that we can be here together in community with other trans, non-binary and gender non-conforming people, enjoying this little cozy space we've carved out for ourselves. So option to continue like that, or to come back just to the shoulders, or maybe we go up with both arms. Really stay mindful, remembering the shoulders are a vulnerable joint. Yes. Now opening out. Lovely. I'm going to take a little kind of standing cat-cow. Feel free to make it your own. Last one. Nice. Gorgeous. Let's just wake up the legs as we prepare to come towards Warrior Two. So get your balance. Maybe you're holding onto something. If we're on the chair, we're just opening it out to the side in the same way. So we're just opening up the hip here, going out and round. Taking it nice and slow so that we can really feel into what's there today. Maybe your hips are feeling tight. Mine always feel tight. Coming to the other side. Lovely. Nice focus. So we've got that focus in the standing foot, keeping our balance there. I'm on carpet, which feels a bit ungrounding. So I have to be really focused in through the soles of the feet. Super. So we're coming towards our Warrior Two. Just a reminder, on the chair, we might be coming off towards the side, but just make sure you got your balance. So perhaps were you playing around with the edge of the chair here to get the same opening through the thighs, but just have a play, see what works for you, but make sure that you're rooted enough that you're not going to be unbalanced. All right. So if we're on the mat, stepping back on one foot, either foot, and finding a Warrior Two legs. So we're bringing our feet towards that heel to arch alignment. If that feels right, it could be heel to heel. Just have a feel to get that grounding through your base. And we're rooting through the back edge of that back foot. We're tracking the front knee over the front middle toes and finding our weight centered here. When you're ready, we're going to float the arms up shoulder blades down the back. We're finding that drishti, that focus point over that front middle finger. Really centering ourselves here. Stay where you are. I'm just going to show what it might look like on the chair, potentially. So we've got the same focus here. Lovely. One more inhale. And then exhale, we're going to release the hands to the hips. Nice. And step forwards. Could be one step or a few steps, whatever you like. Let's just let go of that focus. Woo, shake it out. Ooh, good concentration. All right, other side. So, finding your setup again, really important to find this solid foundation here. Feel this opening through the thighs, and we've got this bend to the front knee, grounding through the back edge of the back foot. And when you're ready and grounded, then we can float the arms up, shimmy those shoulder blades down the back, and find your drishti, your focus over that front middle finger. Tune into the breath. We're making space for the breath here. Nice. Feel those legs waking up. One more inhale. Releasing the arms. And finding your way forwards again. Lovely. All right, so this next bit, we're going to bring in the arms. So a bit of a circle. Like I said, vulnerable joint in the shoulder, so don't push it. If it doesn't feel right, don't do this bit. You can just come back exactly as we were with Warrior 2 with the arms up, okay? See how you go. So, finding your Warrior 2 stance. Find your setup. Strong base. We've got space in the body for the breath. That's the whole point of our practice. And then we'll float the arms up. We're looking over that front middle finger. And then we're going to turn this front palm to face to the side. We're coming to these clock face arms. I'm going to follow this back hand up. And then exhale down. And then a half move just towards the front. Hand sweep and then draw it across the body. And back to your Warrior 2. One more time. That front palm comes to the side. We're coming down with the back hand, all the way up and over a half clock face, and then sweep the hand across the body like you're drawing this arrow, your focus for 2024. Nice, one more inhale. Exhale, release and step forwards. Let's come into that standing cat-cow just to reset. Lovely. Nice. Last one. And then we're coming to our Tadasana, our mountain pose. So we can just check in this neutral position. See how the shoulders are feeling from that movement. Taking time to listen to our bodies. Giving ourselves that care and attention that we deserve. We are beautiful, unique humans. We deserve love, self-love, and love from others. One more inhale. And let it go. Nice. All right. Other side. Finding your setup with the feet, your Warrior 2. Lovely. Once you're stable and steady, floating the arms up, shoulder blades down the back. Find that gaze. Find that your footing, so you're really centered here, and you've got this sense that you know where you are headed. You are committed to your path. Let's turn this front palm, and then we're coming down with the back hand. Up and over. If it feels alright in your shoulders, I'm going to watch it as it goes back. Check in with the neck. Super mindful and slow here. One more time, a half. And then across the body. We're like taking aim back to Warrior 2. One more inhale here. Exhale here. If you'd like to, invitation to come again. So we're going to send that palm out, back hand comes down, up and over, a rainbow protecting us, a rainbow of hope. And then a half to meet that front palm and sweep the hand across our brilliant bodies. We are strong, we are connected, we are focused. One more inhale. Exhale, hands to the hips, yes. And stepping forwards. Love it, just rolling the shoulders here. Nice work. So one more little focus kind of posture, but it's a balance, but balances you have to focus, right? So I love balances for that. And we're going to come into Eagle, Garudasana. So if we're on the chair, just finding those sits bones. If we're on the feet, neutral Tadasana. And we're going to do this all together. We're going to send one foot over to rest on the side. So if we're on the chair, it might be that we come over the knee rather than resting on the foot, although you're welcome to come here if that feels better. So just get your balance there, and this might be enough of a balance already. Option, send the arms out, and you're going to bring the opposite arm on top to the one that your leg is on top. So this leg's on top, so this arm's coming over the top. Maybe we stop here with a pause and a hug. Maybe we start to play around with bringing this resting top leg up and off, or maybe we start to actually hover it by that shin. An option to stay here with the arms hugging, or you might come to your eagle arms, which could be backs of the hands or palms touching. There's no destination, and if it doesn't feel right, we'll come back here. It might depend on the length of your arms. Some of you might play around with bending the knees and seeing if you can come to a bit of a bind where we tuck these toes around the back of that standing leg. This is a real balance challenge, so we're looking for focus here. One more inhale. And exhale, unraveling. And finding a set position again. Nice. So we want to find playfulness, right? If it's not working for you or you're getting frustrated, just have a little chill, pause the video, come back. We're here to have a nice time. So I'm going to do the other side on the chair, but you feel free to stay standing if you want. So bringing your other leg on top. Lovely. So this is my right leg. So as we inhale, I'm going to bring my left arm on top, opposite arm on top to the leg that's on top, that's crossed over. Maybe we stay here. So if you're on the mat, remember you might have your foot balanced on the floor, or maybe you're lifting it up a little bit. So you can play around with the balance of the legs. Option to play around with the arms, maybe you come to bring the backs of the hands to touch, or palms of the hands. Or maybe we stay here. This is a lovely place to be, and focus on the breath. Find that sense of control even when things feel wobbly, because we know that whatever happens, we have the strength to start all over again. We can just come back in and out and play around and start from where we are right now, in this moment and this breath. One more inhale. And unraveling. Lovely, give the shoulders a roll, a bit of a sway. Let all that focus go. And let's just come to a neutral position. We'll take a lovely big inhale. Exhale through the mouth. And I really want to thank you from the bottom of my heart for being here, for making this possible, for being part of our community here at Pink Street Yoga. Thank you so much, every single one of you.